as of all the builds I displayed to you guys so far in the year, a lot of you guys been enjoying my Kevin Durant build on NBA 2K23. Now, the Kevin Durant build I had in 2K22 was cool, but this one, it takes it to another level. The first one I ended up introducing you guys early in the year was my 3-level scorer. As this build being very versatile, I made sure that y'all had a great build to use if you was a spot up, even if you was the main ball handler, or if you wanted to play the 2 on this build. It was a great build to play and have fun with. As the badge count on this build so far is 17, 25, 25, and 23, I've been having so much fun with it. But as the seasons went on, they end up coming with a regular build as the Slim Reaper, and I've been messing around with my Slim Reaper build, and it's been lots and lots of fun. But a lot of you guys, y'all have been seeing the 610 Slim Reaper build, and the 610 Slim Reaper build, I wasn't really feeling like that, to be honest. If I'm gonna end up buying a build, I'm gonna make sure I make it to the best ability and make sure it can compete with other players in any other game mode, because I'm telling you, it's certain builds that you can't just use in any game mode. But look, we're gonna hop into my player builder and we're gonna end up making a 610 Kevin Durant build, small forward. But look, a lot of you guys, when y'all see that Slim Reaper 610 build, it's a cool replica build, but it can be way better than what it is, especially what you're going to be spending to end up upgrading that build and grinding that build. So look, we're going to hop into my player builder. We're going to make a small forward, jersey numbers 35 or 7, up to you. You're going to make the build 610. As of the weight, it's up to you. You can go lowest weight of 200, or you can mess with it and go to 210 at the most. I would say 210, 215, but I would say 210 just because the quick first step on this build is not going to automatically get you gold. But as of 610, 200 pounds or 210, and the wingspan of 7'5", this is what you're going to be our base, what we're going to be using on all the builds I'm going to show you in today's video. And as of the body type, you can go solid or define. Just because he's 200, I prefer solid, to be honest, but define, it doesn't make it really crazy. But once we first hop in this build, I'm going to show you a few things. As I'm going to upgrade the drive and dunk, the drive and dunk will be an 86 drive and dunk for you can end up getting limitless takeoff on gold. But if you want to end up pushing it a little bit more, you want to get that Michael Jordan dunk package, you can end up upgrading this build to an 88 drive and dunk so you can unlock that dunk package. But if you don't care for it, you can just keep it at 86. But also, as this build being 6'9" and up, you will be able to get limitless takeoff at tier 2. It's not going to be a tier 3 badge anymore. It will be a tier 2. Anything that's 6'9" up gets it at tier 2. But as of the driving layup, you have your driving layup at 82 to get the extra badge point. Your standing up will be at 70, so you can get rise up on bronze if you want to. But as of this version of the Kevin Durant build, you can drop it to 60 if you want to. I'll show you a whole different version. But if you drop it to 60, it unlocks more room for defense. But as of shooting, I'm going to give him an 85 3-pointer just so we can get that limitless range on silver. And as of his mid-range, we want to make it a little bit high. We'll make his mid-range high enough for you to be able to get mid-range magician at least on gold. But if you're someone that wants it on Hall of Fame, you will have to have your mid-range at 81. So keep that in mind. If you want 81, you can get it on Hall of Fame. But if you're someone that doesn't care for taking mid-range like that, you can drop it down so you can get it on gold if you want to. But as of the playmaking, you're going to have an 80 ball control. It's no point in having an 81 ball control because there's no extra badge point and you don't get an extra dribble move. But as of the pass accuracy, most of you guys, they're going to rock out with the 75 pass accuracy if you want to. But as of this build, just particularly for this build, if you want a certain name, you're going to end up making this build with an 86 pass accuracy or 85. I think it's 86. It's 86 pass accuracy. But with the speed with ball on this build, since you can't get Michael Jordan dribble style, you get Joel Embiid in pro, you're going to have a 72 ball control. All you need is a 70. But a 72 would be good enough to get that extra badge point with the 86 pass accuracy. That leads you to get 21 playmaking badges. And 21 playmaking badges is just good enough, especially on a build like this, because most of your badge points are in tier 1 and tier 2 unless it's unpluckable. But when it comes to defense on this build, you're like, okay, KD is not like the best defender, but he can play defense. As it is interior defense, I'm going to pick his interior defense to 69 all the way to like 75 at the most. 75 and then 60, like around there. But as a perimeter defense, you can go 80 to 83. Still, as of this build can't get glove on silver, the most I'm doing is a 78 just to be able to get interceptor and challenger on silver. But as of the block, I noticed for my Kevin Durant build and playing with the replica Kevin Durant build, as those builds only have like a 75 block or even an 80 block, it's still going to be hard to get a block on somebody who has an 86 drive and dunk, 84 drive and dunk very consistently. So if you want to just put it in between, 87 is cool with an average of like a 70 defensive rebound, a 75 defensive rebound if you want to. But when it comes to the actual physicals for this build, we got an 80 speed. 80 speed is perfect when it comes to playing defense. And then as an acceleration, you go 78 or 77 with a 75 vertical and a 95 stamina. But if you're someone that plays rec and pro-am and you want to use this build, I'm gonna make sure you get a free throw. All you really need to shoot a free throw is a 70 free throw in this game. As of the badge count that you have 16, 22, 21, and 21 on this build. And for anyone that got extra badges, even if it's rebirth badges or you got extra badges from the seasons, like right now I got at least 7 to 8 extra badge points, I could throw these on finishing and throw a little bit on playmaking and maybe a little bit on shooting to have like 23 shooting badges. But as of the takeovers you get slashing, shot creating, sharp, and lock. And you might be thinking, why does Kevin Durant have lock take? And the only reason he has lock take is just because he has an 87 block. So if you drop that block to anything lower than 87, you will not have lock take on this build. And you guys know on this game, there's a lot of thresholds so you can get certain names. As of the pass accuracy on this build, I end up getting the name Diamond 3-level scorer. As of getting that name, I told you have to have an 86 pass accuracy. If you don't, you're gonna get called a regular 3-level scorer or even a 3-point shot creator. It's just random. But as of this next one I'm gonna be showing you, this might be one of my favorite ones. In the comment section, I want you to let me know which one should I make, especially with the playoffs being right around the corner. But with this build right here, we're gonna have a 76 close shot on this build. And as of the driving layup that you're gonna get, it's gonna be the same thing you had in the last build. You're gonna have an 82 driving dunk. As y'all know, a 77 gets you fearless finisher on silver, an 80 gets you the Zach LaVine layup package, and then you go up 2 more, you get the extra badge point at 82. But when it comes to the driving dunk, we're rocking out with the 80 driving dunk gets you quick drops, 84 get the contacts, and then 86 you're gonna get the limitless takeoff. And if you're someone who wanna go a little bit more, like I told you, you get to unlock the Michael Jordan dunk packages. But look, we only got 15, but as I was rating our standing dunk, you're gonna get a total of 16 badges. Now with a 60 driving dunk, as of those 10 extra badge points that I would have put for my standing dunk get 70, I used some of those badge points to put it on my close shot, and close shot is cheaper. So at this point, I still have enough to use on other areas. So as of the 3-pointer, we got the 85 3-pointer, limitless range on silver, and as of the mid-range, we're gonna have it at 80. If you want 81, you can, but at 80, you get the 22 shooting badge, like actual threshold. But if you're someone that's interested in have mid-range magician on Hall of Fame, all you gotta do is raise it to 81 and you will be good. But 80, it hits the threshold to get you those 22 badge points on this build. When it comes to the playmaking, we're going to do the same thing. You don't need 81 ball control, stop at 80. The speed with ball will be about the same. You're going to do a 72. You can go 73 if you want to. The 72 gets you the extra badge point on this build. But look, as of having that extra badge point, that's up to you. You can just stop at 70 if you want to, but that extra speed with ball definitely is going to come in handy on a big build like this. But for the pass accuracy, I told you, if you want to stop at 75, you can stop at 75. But if you do not care for having diamond in your name, you can end up stopping at 82 pass accuracy for this build. As of the threshold being 80, you get an extra badge point when you go to 82. But when it comes to the defense for this build, like I said in the first one, we're going to end up going between a 69 interior defense or 75. As a 74, you get an extra badge point. 75 is not going to make you any big difference because paint defense on this game is still in. And I'm going to let you know, y'all already know the paint defense on this game is still in. But as of the perimeter defense, I told y'all, 80 perimeter defense, 83 is up to you. Still is going to be a 78. And as the block, we're going to make sure the block is at 87. But if you don't want lock takeover on this build, I will still recommend lock takeover on this build. Even if you don't want to be Kevin Durant, you can still be able to have lock take. The only thing about this build I really don't like that I do not get glove on silver. Even if I make my wingspan a 7'7" wingspan or 7'8" wingspan, I do not get glove on silver. I think the highest that you still can go up to is at least like an 82 steal or 83 steal, and that's still not enough to unlock silver glove. But look, as of the actual rebound, we're going 75 just for you to hit that threshold to end up getting those crazy leap animations. And we're going to go with the 80 vertical, 81 speed, and 79 acceleration on this build. Now, this one right here, this one might get dangerous. If you get somebody who know what they're doing, this build, you put this in the right person's hands, this build can be very dangerous because you get sharp, slashing, lock, and rim take on this build. So even if you don't want to be Kevin Durant, you still have a great all-around build. He can dribble, put the ball in the hoop, dunk the ball, create his own shot, and play defense. So if you want to make this 3-level score, I could be honest, this 3-level score is actually, I might have to make this one. This might be the new 3-level score for yeah, this might be the new one. Y'all let me know down in the comment section if I should use this one or the first one or this one I'm about to show you now. As of those 3-level scores I just showed you, they only had quick first step on silver. Quick first step on silver is cool because remember, I just dropped the video showing you a badge that can help you dribble faster, and that's the hyperdrive badge. But as you upgrading your post control to a 94, you can end up getting gold quick first step on a build. Yes, upgrading your post control does contribute to your quick first step. So if you want 99 post control, you're gonna get quick first step on Hall of Fame. Just keep that in mind. But as of the driving dunk, we're gonna go with an 86 driving dunk since the post control takes so much from this build. We gotta end up dropping our stats. So now we're gonna have a 77 driving layup, an 86 driving dunk, a 60 standing, and a 67 close shot. And as our 3-pointer, we're still gonna rock out with the 85, but it's an in-between thing. You can get more from this build if you go with an 83 3-pointer, but if you end up going with 85, you're gonna have to sacrifice a little more on defense. But the main thing, we want that limitless range. That's one thing, Kevin Durant limitless range on silver, that makes very much sense. At 83 is cool, but at 85 makes more sense. And as of the playmaking, you're gonna have an 80 ball control, 72 speed with ball, 80 pass accuracy. But when it comes to the defensive part of this build, you have some of the similar things that you've seen in the last past views, but only thing that's gonna be different is the rebound and the actual block. As of those two main things, this build's gonna have a 70 defensive rebound and a 65 offensive rebound and an 80 block. But when it comes to the physicals on this build, you're gonna have an 80 speed, a 77 acceleration, and a 94 stamina with a 75 vertical. It gets you 20, 20, 19, and 19. So you got those extra badge points. This would be the perfect time to use them on these certain categories that you're gonna need them in. As of sharp, lock, post, hey, you really can get crazy with this build, to be honest. You can use sharp and post take, and you really can get real crazy. But as of this build that you're gonna get the name for, you're gonna get the name 3-point shooter. But look, out of these 3 Kevin Durant builds, let me know in the comment section. I'm letting you guys decide. The same way I let you guys decide my James Harden build, I'm letting you decide the updated version of my Kevin Durant build. So let me know in the comment section what version you want. The first one, the second one, the third one in the comments. Make sure y'all boys drop a like on this video, subscribe, turn on notifications if you haven't yet. It been your man ChaMoma. Check out the 2 videos on the screen, and I'm out.